on the line. Hey, caller, tell them who you are, where you from, and what you got going on.
Yo, what's good? It's your guy, man, Jay Adams, man. Your manager's favorite manager, man. Promoters of all promoters, man. West Coast heavies, man. Holding it down here in Cali. Man, out here, man, talking to multiple artists, man, multiple managers, man. Still pushing the line on 2025, man. Getting your professional image right. So we helping artists, man, get their EPKs right, man, line it up. A lot of artists, man, that I tap into. When I ask them about an EPK, man, I asked somebody yesterday, and their whole statement is, oh, yeah, we got that, we got our media kit. And then I see it, man, and it's trash. So, no, you really don't have one. Bad representation is worse than no representation, guys. Let's just be 100, right? The world is moving so fast right now, especially with program directors, people that make decisions. So that's radio, people at television, the bookers, the program directors, all of that stuff. You feel me? So you only got a first impression, right? And that's it. That could be your last impression, especially today. So, I'm just being totally honest. If you don't have something that's eye catching, what I mean, I'm the first to let everybody know, man. I delete stuff, man, real quick. And I'm probably one of the nicer, managers, and bosses, man. But across the nation, especially when people don't know you and you want them to know you, your representation needs to be right. So electronic press kits, man, is nothing new about them, but it's also serious today because you don't have time. You're not even going to get that conversation, right? Like, you're not even going to be able to get in that door because the true professionals are really making waves, and their their professional look is going to be there. So most times with electronic press kits, I mean, you still have one or few people who are still hands on like us, but mostly everything today, man, you can sit on our AI. You can know what it is. You don't have to ask us. The AI can tell you. You can talk to the AI. It can tell you what you need. And then, you can get a real person. We're not in the Philippines, no disrespect. We're not in China, no disrespect. But, we're actually here on American soil taking your phone calls. So you want to deal with a direct person, you can do that. So let's work, y'all. Let's get this professionalism up. It's 2025. It's a lot of money in this music business. It's not just about releasing records. It's another reason why your EPK is so important. So, let's get those conversations rolling, guys.
Well, yeah, man. Just to switch up some gears real quick. So the Breakfast Club right now is going through a lot of internal squabbles because the Breakfast Club, they had Jess with the mess, her segment. She was put on maternity leave because she had a baby. So in replace, she brought on this lady named Lauren, and Lauren has been doing, the segment where they do gossip and stuff. And she just went on YouTube and or Instagram or whatever video streaming platform she went on, and she just started going off on everybody. And it didn't it didn't look like she was like hating or anything like that. It didn't look like she was like, it just looked like she was just very disappointed that while she was on maternity leave and she let old girl from TMZ come over and do her segment, now that she's back, she wondering why is Lauren still here. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm back, thank you so much for holding me down, but the fans don't want her to leave. Like, the fans like Lauren, they like her segment, they like watching her on television. And there was a comment that was posted saying that they didn't want Lauren to leave, that they wanted Jess to leave. And ever since that, it was just nasty. It was just like you could see the resentment, over Jess's face all over the video. She was talking about how like nobody came to her defense, and now she understands why Angela Yee went ahead and left the Breakfast Club because a lot of people up there be moving funny, she said. And then I don't know what's going on with Charlemagne. She ain't really mentioned him, or DJ Envy. She ain't really mentioned him. She just said that, DJ Envy was really cool, that he was the only person that asked, "Hey, how is your daughter?" You know what I mean? And nobody else asked about, how's your kid? How's your daughter? How's your new, how's your son? Or I don't know if she has a daughter or a son, but he was the only one that asked. And I guess, that all kind of like trickled down. And now if you go on the Breakfast Club now, you will see that Jess is gone. And it's only Lauren in there. And I don't know. I don't even see that they made a new episode today. And this just happened last night. So yeah.
Last night. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the crazy thing about the entertainment business, man, I've been in it my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in it, right? The crazy thing about the entertainment business is kind of like anytime, man, you don't own something, right? And you're a higher talent. And that's what Jess was. I mean, she's a higher talent, right? So you have to realize this, man. If they brought in somebody else and the fans started reacting to her, the numbers was going up, sponsors was reacting, all of that. So you got to look at the backstory, right? Like, I feel what Jess was going through, but she made a decision to have a baby, right? So it's like in that decision to have a baby, you had to step away from work. Entertainment business is not like you working at United Healthcare Partners or something, right? It's like the entertainment business, Lauren is what we used to call back in the day an understudy. In the play world, that's an understudy. So, in the television world, man, they were fortunate enough to get somebody that can not only hold it down, but she obviously excelled, right? So, it's business at the end of the day, man. So Jess really can't get in her feelings about that. I mean, she can do whatever she wants to do, but a
Yeah, go
show
make
that
your yeah.
old, that's that established, they're not gonna take. It doesn't seem like to me there at the Breakfast Club production, anything but success is not an option. So
Yeah.
if the show is booming, I always say, man, if it's maintaining while you're gone, it may be good. But if it starts to boom while you was gone, oh yeah, man, it's a good chance, man, that you may come back to a different conversation. So, hey, man,
Yep.
shout out to the Breakfast Club, man. Just with the mess, man. I've always heard that was a decent segment, but I still feel like, man, they've been reaching. I mean, it's very difficult. I mean, being in production, I can tell you, man, the mixes they had with Angela Yee, DJ Envy, and Charlemagne the God, that's not easy to produce.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
can't
it was
match that.
successful. Yeah,
You can't match that. You can't match that.
nah,
But
they
Lauren,
just match it.
Lauren was a good one. Like honestly, bro, like when Angela Yee left, I stopped watching it for a hot minute because I ain't want to, it was just like I don't want to watch, like, I don't know, like I like them all together. And then, when Jess came, I just was like, who's this? And I didn't really like watching it. I don't know. It was just, I don't know. Maybe it was her grill. Maybe it was her attitude. I don't know what it was, but I just wasn't feeling it. And when Lauren came, I was back on that. Like, yeah, I like the way they vibe in there. You know what I mean? Like Charlemagne be kind of teasing her because she be wearing like a different wig every day. Now, I fuck with the wigs. The wigs is dope. But Charlemagne always going off on her wigs and stuff. And it's funny. You know what I mean? It's really funny, So I liked watching it. I was laughing. But yeah, man, just to switch gears, just to let everybody know, look, man, if you're trying to put other people on and then they come and take your spot, you got to be careful, man, because they might not mean to take your spot. They might not mean it like that, but it happened like that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
shout out to everybody over there though, man. Word up. Shout out
Yeah.
to DJ Envy and all of that. I heard that all his kids wear the same clothes all the time. I don't know what the fuck that's about. That's kind of weird. But anyway, P Diddy, P Diddy and Kanye West get on the phone. All right, and this is weird, man. This was a weird conversation. Like I wouldn't be caught dead talking to Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care who you are. I'm not talking to anybody that has weird ass allegations on them like that. You know what I'm saying? And then they still didn't let him home. All right. Jay-Z had those same allegations, but he ain't go to jail. Why you still in jail, fam? What did you really, really do? You know what I mean? The feds don't lock you up if they absolutely know that they can convict you. They don't lock you up. They don't arrest you. You know what I mean? So yeah, Kanye West got on the phone with him. Um, talking about yes, sir, no, sir, yes, sir. Like, I don't know if it's like some weird fraternity that they in where you gotta call another man sir. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It just the whole conversation was weird. And he's talking about, yo, thank you for having my back. You the only one that called me. Like, yeah, you the only one that he of course Kanye West is the only one that called you. Kanye West has lost his damn mind.
Right,
So
right.
anyway, yeah. And then he wants to do a song. He already did the song, all right, with him, Diddy, and his daughter. Like he put his own daughter on a song with Diddy. Like what?
What's wrong with you, man? He put his own daughter, but
Your
I
daughter?
still say, man, I still say, man, I always wish Kanye the best, man. You'll never catch me. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot.
Yo, the dude is wearing swastika t-shirts outside, like literally just like antagonizing Jewish people. Like, you know what I mean? It's a terrible thing to do, man. Like, I don't think anybody should do that.
Right.
Like
And
I don't think anybody should like wear a swastika fucking t-shirt and antagonize Jewish people. Like, you shouldn't antagonize anybody. You know what I mean? Like, that's about their race or their religion, or that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because if it was the other way around and a Jewish comedian was doing that to, his race, it'll be like, that's it. Like, they'll crucify that dude for that. No pun intended. But it's just crazy how he can do that, and I don't recommend anybody ever doing that. Free Gaza. Just wanted to say that. Gaza, they killed 400 people in one night. The Israeli government and military IDF has killed 400 people in one night,
400 people.
raising the death toll to
Crazy.
50,000 people in Palestine. 50,000. We are going through a genocide, okay? And nobody is saying nothing. That is outrageous. You do not
50,000 people,
kill
man.
400
Yeah.
people. Insane. Insane. Benjamin Netanyahu is a terrible person and he should be tried in the International Criminal Court. He is evil. Evil. You don't do that. You
50,000.
don't do that. There are different ways to handle a military operation. We went into World War II against the Germans to save you guys. And this is how you repay the world? Evil. But that's all I got for you. Shout outs to